What is up, YouTube? It's Josh. This is the Den of Nerds. Guys, this video is about Star Wars news that broke this week. There's a couple of different things I wanted to touch on, and basically I want to try to quell some of the panic and I guess just overall concern that the community has shown with regards to some of these stories. So the first thing I want to talk about is the shareholder meeting. I am absolutely sure that you have heard about this if you are a hardcore Star Wars fan. If you're a little more casual, perhaps you have not. But basically, every year, Disney brings all of its shareholders to a little meeting. They show what the vision is for the company, how things are proceeding, and then they show clips from all of the movies that they have coming out, just to kind of get everyone pumped up and show kind of the goodies, I guess. This is a really exclusive thing, and basically this meeting happened this week. There was a guy from the New York Times there that apparently owns some stock in Disney. I'm not really sure how that works, but he was tweeting about some of the things that were being said in the movie and being shown. This caused a kerfuffle, if you will. A lot of people grabbed onto some of his words. The most important thing here, guys, was that originally he had claimed in a tweet that the first lines that Luke Skywalker says to Rey are, "Who are you?" Now, this is bad for a couple of different reasons. One, it really kills all of the she's Luke's daughter theories, which I think that's actually probably the best theory out there, even though I can't quite wrap my head around it. It seems to be the safest play with regards to who Rey is. And if Luke, who is, uber powerful in the Force, has to ask who she is, it really throws a damper in that theory. Also, in the novelization, it literally shows, or I guess tells rather, at the end of the book that Luke recognizes her. He knows exactly who she is, and he knows exactly why she is there. So for him to literally, as she hands him the lightsaber, say, "Who are you?" Would be super weird. Now, this was clarified. Obviously this stuff was probably coming at this guy really fast. He was tweeting really quickly or whatever. It is not the first line. Apparently this happens in a cave. Luke is just in a cave, either meditating or looking out or something. And then he says, "Who are you?" It's not even necessarily that he's talking to Rey. If he is talking to Rey, my feeling is something, it's a metaphorical thing. It's a training thing. It's like in The Lion King, where Mufasa tells young Simba, "Remember who you are." It's just a different way to say that, "Who are you?" Kind of trying to get her to keep saying that she's a Jedi or whatever. That's a possibility. I honestly think that he's not even talking to Rey. I think that Luke is talking to Snoke. I think he feels the presence of Snoke, and I think he's literally like, "Who are you?" to Snoke. That's kind of what I think. But either way, here's the bottom line, guys. Don't freak out. Nothing has really changed. Those theories are still around. Luke probably knows who Rey is. This all just happened really fast. Now, there's some other stuff that was tweeted about this that I'm not even really going to get into. The wounded X-Wing, Leia and, Chewbacca and all this stuff. Guys, it's just a sizzler reel. It's just to get you pumped up. I don't think it's meant to spoil anything. And we know really nothing from this instance more about The Last Jedi. So that's where I wanted to leave that one. Now, there was another thing that blew up the internet. This was a tweet that Rian Johnson made earlier in the week. Some kid had a birthday and said, "Look, all I want for my birthday is Rian Johnson to tell me something about The Last Jedi. What does it mean?" or something like that. And Rian Johnson literally tweeted him back and says, "It means the final Jedi. Happy birthday." And Twitter literally exploded. I felt it. It was like 1,000 voices cried out and then were silenced, except that they weren't silenced. So, look, Rian Johnson said it means the final Jedi. Now, final and last are synonyms, and he kind of came back on Twitter and kind of talked about this because he had to put out this fire. They're synonyms. He was just saying the same thing in a different way. However, I don't know if I necessarily agree, and the sentiments that people had online, I get behind it. So final sounds a little bit worse than last. Final means the end. It really has a finality to it, right? So does that kind of hint at something with regards to the title? It's possible, but it's not really news. look, he was just saying something on Twitter. It's not really news. Everyone needs to chill out. That's basically where we're at with this. I don't think it makes any mention or gives us any kind of an inkling about what exactly is going on. Like, look, The Last Jedi, I think you could more accurately call it like the stand of the last remaining Jedi. I think that what the title refers to is like these guys are the last of this order, and they're going to fight for the survival of the order or something to that effect. That's what I believe, but I have really no basis of fact for that. I'm just kind of grabbing stuff out of the air and just kind of, using my intuition. So, bottom line, guys, Luke did not say to Rey, "Who are you?" because he didn't know who she was. Okay, so let's put that to bed. And also, the final Jedi is the same damn thing as the Last Jedi. It's just a different way to say it in English. Everyone needs to calm down. That's it. Don't you feel better? Look, I just wanted to make this video. I know I haven't been doing a lot of Star Wars videos lately. That is going to change. That's going to change very rapidly. I have a ton of stuff I want to talk about when it comes to Star Wars. I am going to get that on the channel for you guys and do some collaborations. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to Star Wars Celebration. So I'm personally going to Star Wars Celebration. I'm going to do as much coverage there as I possibly can. Hopefully network, meet some people. It's going to be awesome. So stay tuned for that. Like the video if you thought it was cool. Subscribe to the channel to get all this Star Wars content, all this nerdy news content, everything that's going on here at the Den. I think if you like these things, if you like Dragon Ball, if you like video games, if you like Star Wars, if you like comic book stuff, this is the place where you need to be. We're expanding programming. We're going to be giving you guys, the viewer, what you need in this crazy, ever-changing digital world. That is my promise to you. I hope you're having an awesome and nerdy day. See ya.